There are several different types of beaches on Delaware's coast, and each offers a different experience. Whether you'd like to walk along the boardwalk, enjoy a seafood dinner by the ocean, or visit historical sites, there's a place for you in Delaware.
Cape Henlopen State Park in particular has a little bit of everything and more. It's easy to spend the entire day there from start to finish. After waking up at the campground, you can find your way to the beach to watch the sunrise and catch some waves before walking over to the bay to fish in a gentler part of the ocean. The bay in particular offers a rare sighting every May: horseshoe crabs. Horseshoe crabs are an ancient crustacean that migrate to Delaware shores every year to mate. They may not look like much, but their blood has been used to make many of the modern medicines we use today.
But there's even more to the state park. Any visitor may notice the tall towers lining the coast. However, those with any knowledge of World War II or the Cold War know to look for the rest of the military base, Fort Miles. During World War II, Fort Miles acted as a coastal defense against the German Navy. With over 2,500 soldiers stationed to protect the people of Delaware, as well as the vital trade centers nearby, Fort Miles can be considered a very important aspect of the war. But its history doesn't end there. During the Cold War, Fort Miles transitioned to become a more subtle, espionage-based defender of the nation.
For those seeking a different kind of beach experience, there are other options. Dewey, Bethany, and Rehoboth Beach are all culturally significant to both Delawareans and tourists due to their unique restaurants, small businesses, roaring nightlife, and family-friendly activities. While you can enjoy a typical beach day featuring ice cream and arcade games, there's also the option to create a more unique experience in Rehoboth. The small businesses that take up a large part of the city allows for locals to exhibit their skills in many subjects. From cuisine to visual arts, this experience is made all the sweeter when coupled with Delaware's tax-free shopping.
From a local point of view, the city of Rehoboth is a place to be proud of. Known as an LGBTQ+ safe space, it helps defy some of the stereotypes that come with traditional Southern values.
Sussex County is huge, and the beach communities are not the same as the other side of the county. You know, anyone who lives down here knows that we have, that there's a very distinct culture here at the beach and one, further inland.
Camp Rehoboth, a non-profit community service organization located right in the heart of town, works to promote diversity and inclusivity for those with varying sexualities and gender identities in Rehoboth and the surrounding areas.
The Blue Moon, which is right next door on Baltimore Avenue to us, opened in 1980 and was really the first time that gay life had sort of spilled out into the streets of Rehoboth downtown. Suddenly it wasn't just off somewhere in a club, but people were all over, and it was becoming very visible. And it continued to do that throughout the 80s because as more and more people were coming from Washington, Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York, just coming to spend the summer and to share beach houses with one another. So this huge culture grew up with the beach houses, a lot of people in the houses and dances, and just it was innocent fun, and it was really amazing time. The reason that the word camp is always capitalized and stands for create a more positive, which was sort of our goal at the time, to create a positive atmosphere around the gay community.
What's important to recognize about Camp Rehoboth is that while it's an LGBTQ+ specific community center, it serves the entire community. There are several support groups that meet at camp, with a variety of topics ranging from grief to exercise. Camp also partners with local medical centers and provides health consultations for the entire community.
And also, if someone's just in trouble or they need a place to go and they don't know where to find the resources, they can come here and at least find a friendly face. And whether that's, parents with young children who are transgender, or someone struggling with coming out, or wherever they fall on the spectrum, they can at least find someone to tell them who to talk to or where to go or provide resources and things like that.
Even Camp Rehoboth, a beacon of modernity in Delaware, has recognized how much the state has changed throughout the years.
I think Rehoboth has changed regarding inclusivity enormously, because that was one of our big goals when we started Camp Rehoboth, was that everyone's welcome.
Delaware's beaches may not be the most famous in the country, but those who have visited know that there's always a good time to be found on the coast.